Hello, hello there, my crafty friends. It's Candy here from sweetstamper.com, and it is day 3 of my series of Facebook Lives with a Valentine theme. So we are, oh yes, I'm in camera, yay. I'm going to give it a couple of minutes for people to find us. So just as a recap, this is my Valentine series, Monday through Friday, Facebook Lives every day this week. And I will be doing one of these every month for 2026. Obviously, they won't be Valentine themed. Next month, it will have a different theme and so forth. But this month, we are doing all Valentines, and I'm doing 2 projects each day. And we have a 30-minute window of time. And this is Coffee with Candy. Usually I'm on Thursday night stamping. This week I will not be on Thursday night because I'm here at 2 o'clock every day. So, and this Coffee with Candy, because it's in the afternoon, it's time for a coffee break. And hopefully you can spend that coffee break with me. These are the 2 bundles that I've been using, and both of these stamp sets are actually not available right now. I think they're going to be back in about 5 or 6 days, but these have both sold out right now. And the paper I'm using has also sold out. I'm going to use a different paper today for one of the projects. But this is, if you haven't seen this is the Made with Love Designer Series paper. It is really, really busy, but the way I like to approach busy paper is to chop it up and use it in smaller bits for the most part, and use other colors with it as well to break up that, just so many hot colors in such a small amount of space. Hey, Margaret, I'm glad you're here with me. Welcome, welcome. So also, just as a quick recap, let's look at day 1 and day 2. So day 1, we had 2 cards. We had a regular standard size card, very cutesy, and then we had a note card that's a little bit more on the classy side. And then yesterday we did 2 treats. We did this large treat bag, and then we did this small little M&M's treat holder. And these tutorials are free for all my email news subscribers. On Monday, I already sent out the link for you, so all of these have already been loaded in. Now, the other thing I need to tell you is that if you place a $50 order by Sunday in my online store, you will get the pieces to make all 10 projects. Okay, so let's get on with today, and we're going to start with a sweet little note card. It's going to be all about pinks today, and a little purple thrown in. So this is, the note cards are perfect for Valentine's because they're 5 by 3.5 is the finished size. They come already scored for you. They come with the envelope. They're great value. I think they're still like, $10 or $11, and you get 20. So, and they also mail for a single stamp. Now, if you're used to being with me on Facebook Live, you know that my preferred adhesive is always your seal, but for anytime I'm doing covering the entire card front with designer paper, I like to use the glue. When you're going edge to edge, the glue is really a better fit. So there we go here. Now, this is the way your kit comes. Everything is done up like this for you. So I've got, these are the dies from the Endless Love, and we are going to use 2 colors of ink for this card. We're going to use Strawberry Slush, and then we're going to use some Tuxedo Black. So let's start with the Strawberry Slush, and we're going to add a little bit of interest to this one here. Now this, believe it or not, is not a completely symmetrical heart. It's a little bit offset, and that just adds a nice little bit of interest. So that is going to give us a little bit of interest there. Then we're going to come back in with the XO stamp. Hello there, Marcine. Welcome, welcome. I'm very happy you're here with us today. I'm going to bring this down a little bit because I am going to put a bow where that little hole is there. So now let's do the rest of our stamping, and then we are going to put this together. I mean, this is so quick and easy. And I don't know about you, I've been putting together some lists of people that I want to share a little bit of love with. I like to approach February as the month of love and get cards and little treat packages and things ready to just hand out all month and just share the love. Spread sunshine. It's so much fun. So I'm going to do happy and I'm going to do day. And then we're going to cut this. So this is exactly the packet that you will get in the mail with your $50 order. So this is our little thank you package. All 10 projects. Now, if you don't have these stamp sets, you can use the stamp sets that you already have on hand because you actually can't order them right now, which is a little bit of a bummer. But yeah, it'll be okay. I think this is coming back. I think maybe next Monday or something. So let's pop this up here. And then we're going to pop this right here. And we're going to use some Stampin' Dimensionals for that. So these are really, really quick and easy. And that's usually my jam. More often than not, when I'm making something, I need it to be quick and easy because I'm probably going to make 20 of them. Or I'm going to make 6 of them or whatever. I don't make too many things where I'm just making one. So that's going to go like that. And you can see how this is going to help to break up this very busy paper with all of these whites. Hey, Kimmy, I'm so glad that you are here in between unpacking boxes. Yay, yay. Kimmy has just moved across country, so she's part of my team, and I'm so happy to have her here with me. Now, this is this new ribbon, and yes, it's right here. This is Bubble Bath, and it's another faux linen ribbon, and it's really nice to tie. I tend to like the skinny ribbons anyway, and this one is really nice. I think also because it's not like super slick, the texture of the ribbon helps to keep it from sliding around. So let's put that right there. So like I said, today is a pink theme. We're going to do a little purple too, but it's mostly pink. Now I am going to take this and we're just going to slash these and make it super simple and tuck these wherever we fancy. This is just fast, easy, cute. So let's do a happy. We'll just go ahead and put adhesive on the back of both of these. I have a treat package for you after this. So Monday we did 2 cards. Yesterday we did 2 treat holders. And today we're doing 1 card and 1 treat holder. So I am keeping us on our toes and changing it up. So let's do that one straight since these are at an angle, and that way we kind of vary it a little bit. And let's go there with our day. Happy Kisses and Hugs Day. Now I have these little arrows. Now this die creates both arrows at the same time. And this paper I really like. This is the metallic paper that's in the annual catalog, and you get a piece of copper, you get a piece of brushed gold, and then this piece, I think they call it tungsten, but it definitely has a purple cast to it, and I like repeating patterns. So here we've got arrows. I'm using this arrow, and I just thought that this kind of purpley would be a fun accent here. I'm going to put just a tiny, tiny bit of glue here and have these little arrows. And like I said, this die makes both arrows, so that's quick and easy on your prep. So you could make a bunch of these very quickly. And this one, I'm going to get a little mini dimensional there for the arrow, whatever you call this bit here, the little feathery bit. Well, sometimes it's a feather. And then we'll put a little bit of glue on the arrow head, like, well, there we go. And that we're going to have going right over the white heart. So there we have it. Super quick and easy and sweet with a few little unexpected touches. So I do like unexpected touches. So there is our card for today. Now we are going to get the trimmer over here because we're going to make a little box that's going to become a treat bag. Now, I'm using a different paper this time. We've been using the Made with Love. Do I remember the name of this paper? Probably not. Look at there. Love Notes. This is really fun paper. This is not on back order. And I'm going to use this piece, but if you haven't seen this, it's made so that you can make cute little 3x3 love notes, or you can layer these on larger cards, and then the other side has equally cute little elements. So these are great for scrapbooks. These are great for cards, lots of fun pieces. And the one I'm going to use today is this little purple polka dotted one. And the other side is hearts, but I'm going to have the polka dots on the outside. Now, I'm going to use my trimmer, and I'm going to score at, and you always want to make sure that you're using the score one when you want to use the score one. I'm using 2 and 4. And then I'm going to turn my paper 90 degrees. And then I'm going to go 2 1/4. And I'm going to go 3 3/4. Now this will all be on the tutorials, and those are free with to my email subscribers. And on Monday I gave the the link, and I've just been loading more into it each day, and that way I don't have to send you a brand new one each time. So there we have the basis of our little bag that is going to become, well, it's a box bag. So let's score everything to the inside, or I should say fold everything and crease it really well to the inside. Now, you will notice this is forming a rectangle. These are little squares. So I recommend having a pair of large bladed scissors, and we are going to cut these squares right up here. And then I'm going to cut some little wedges out here and here. And then I'm going to do the same on this side here, or this end, I should say. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Now, this is a really cute little treat holder, and it's a 6x6 piece of paper. Most of us have a ton of paper. Now I'm just going to whack these. Just kind of guesstimate about where I am and cut that off. Now I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. It doesn't have to be precision. And again, you have a lot of paper, and this is a 6x6. You can you can crank out that paper you've got and make a whole bunch of these. Make these and tuck them in your handbag because they're small, and give these out to your mail carrier, give these out at the grocery store, give them out at the doctor's office, give them to your kids to take to school, your grandkids. Just hand them out and spread sunshine. Okay, now we've got to whack these down as well. And then we are going to fold this up. Oh, not even straight. Not that it really matters. Okay, so now we are going to do like this, and that is purposely got a little bit of a this is going to be taller, and there's a reason for that. So let's start with, yeah, we'll just go ahead and use the liquid glue. So let's do this and this, and we will pop this like so, and like so that that's flush. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. Now that's the one thing, when you're using liquid glue, it wants to kind of pop off on you, but that's okay. I'll hold it for a couple of seconds and then it will be great. Aren't these colors nice? So this is one of the ones that didn't have a pattern on it, which is what I needed. Or like it has a pattern, but not like the others that they had, where they made like little card elements or scrapbook elements. Now let's get these lined up and lined up. You can use tear and tape if you like. One thing about using the liquid glue is, like I'm doing right here, if you need to kind of reposition it a little bit, you have time to do that before it is completely dry. So now, come on, there we go. Now we are pretty close to being all the way dry. Tuck that in. Yes. Now it's popping out again. Okay. So I will just squeeze for a couple more seconds. And I am going to put 2 of these little, what are they called? There's a name for these, but you know what they are, the little tiny candy bars, miniatures. I'm going to take this and I'm just going to eyeball it, and I'm going to tuck that right under so that it's now even with the top. The reason for that is it gives a little bit of stability there to the top. So just tuck it in and squeeze it down. Nothing fussy at all. Hey, Cindy, I'm glad you are here. Welcome. And I'm just going to use my bone folder to crease that really well. And that is ready to tuck in my 2 little miniatures. Now I am going to do them this way. So like I said, this is a rectangle. Now, having said that, you could probably put some little mini nuggets in here. You could put a couple of Reese's miniatures in here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just squeeze, and that is going to give me this cute little triangular bag. Now I've got probably about 15 inches of ribbon. You could do more or less. And this is going to allow me to just tie it closed, and I don't have to worry about adhesive on it or anything like that. And sometimes I will tie a knot first, but this thin ribbon, you really don't need to do that. You can just tie it like so, and then depending on whether you want your bow to have like big loops or not, you can kind of bring it in like so. And what's nice about this is, again, it takes a 6x6 piece of paper and then just a little bit of adhesive. So it's very easy on your supplies. And then you put just a little bit of chocolate in here. So it also just doesn't break the bank on the treats. Now I am going to add just a little tag here. This is Bubble Bath. It's the Bubble Bath ribbon, and that's going on my little tag here on my bag. Now these are tiny little stamps from the Valentine Kisses, and because this is such a tiny treat bag, I thought this would be kind of cute. So I'm going to come back to my ink pad. Now I already had Strawberry Slush out. That's going to work. You could do Poppy Parade, you could do Real Red, you could do, yeah, anything. It's not, this is just no fuss. Simple, quick. There's some hearts. Now I'm going to put some kissy lips on here. And Let's get them going in the right direction. There they go. They're kind of vertical. Okay, there. And now I am just going to pop that on here with a couple of dimensionals. And I think, yeah, I can use full-size dimensionals so that it really pops it up and stays securely. And then, oh, I forgot to add my little embellishments. Okay, so where's my card? Here's my card. I forgot my embellishments, so we'll do them all at the same time. So you can see how I had a pink theme going today. Lots of fun things. So let's grab our little Valentine assortment and see what we can do. I think I'm going to put, because there's a lot going on here, we got a busy paper, and then we have a lot of different elements, and they're mostly angled. So I think something I like to do a lot of times when there's a lot going on is I'm just going to do a row, and I can do a row here. I think I'm going to do the row here. And let's just do 3 little hearts. Or maybe we'll put one of the little kissy lips too. Those are so cute. We are doing great on time. I have set myself a time frame on these coffee with candy. We are 30 minutes and we are doing great on that time. I'm going to use one of these, the little letter, and then let's do a pink heart right there. So there are my cute little embellishments, and I'm going to come over here, and I think we're going to do, I think we're going to actually sprinkle a couple right here on the bag itself. 1, 2, 3, like that. You definitely want your take your pick tool with these. These are super fun to use, but they are tiny. So the take your pick tool will help you to pick these up with ease. Now let's go with a white one here. And then let's get the kissy lips here. And there we have a cute little Valentine treat holder. I've got 2 of the Hershey miniatures in here, and there is my little note card. Now, just a reminder, you will get all of these tutorials for free as part of my email subscriber list, so make sure you have subscribed if you haven't already. Hey, Linda, I'm glad you're here today. So far, this is our Monday through Friday Coffee with Candy. We did 2 cards on Monday, and those tutorials have already been loaded in. Then we did 2 treats on Tuesday, and this bag is large enough. This is a food safe bag. You could put like big cookies in here. You could put brownies in here. You could put socks in here, a scarf, bangle bracelets, all kinds of things. And you see you've got these little gussets here. Let me show you. It opens up quite nicely. And then this little guy here, I put M&Ms, but any of your flat treat size, fun size, I think they make these in like gummy bears and, Skittles. So anything like that will tuck in there. And then today's projects were all about the pinks. So we have a note card here and our little treat holder here. So that is a wrap. I actually finished. I'm 5 minutes early. What do you think? Pretty impressive, huh? I'm trying to keep it down to 30 minutes each day. Just a little coffee break with candy. And I very much appreciate you being here. And don't forget, if you put in a $50 order by Sunday, you will get all the things to make these projects for free as my thank you. We are also in the bonus days, and that means with your $50 order, Stampin' Up! Is going to give you a $5 coupon that you can redeem in February. And if you bump your order up to $75, you can access product of the month. And there's 2 options there. One is a stamp set. One is a pack of paper. And it's only $5. Now, the stamp set, I thought I have right here. I think I might use this tomorrow. So this is a really nice stamp set for $5. That's amazing. So when your order is $75, you can get this month for $5. That is it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you can join me again tomorrow, 2 o'clock, Coffee with Candy. Thanks so much. Take care and God bless.